Hello! Welcome to another week. I am 28 weeks and 4 days today. Yes. And I'm doing this video late for good reason. This past week has been a little crazy. I think, when did I do my video last week? I can't remember if I mentioned it in my video last week or not. I think I did. That I was having some rib pain. It's still there. It's still as bad. It's not any worse, but it's not fun. So on last Saturday morning, I was supposed to go to work, and I was up all night long the night before in pretty bad pain. I couldn't lay on my left side at all. Couldn't even lean, like, you know how you put a pillow under your right hip? I couldn't even lean that way at all. It just hurt so bad. I took Tylenol, it did nothing. So I called my doctor in the morning and they said to come right in and get it looked at. So I went to Emerge and they did blood work and everything and tested for pancreatitis or, you know, whatever, and everything came back normal. So, and baby looked fine. They checked his heartbeat and everything, and that was fine. So everything seemed to be okay. I was just in a lot of pain. And so my doctor said, keep taking Tylenol. And he gave me a requisition for an ultrasound to get done as soon as possible. So, and this was on Saturday. And of course, when I called to book an ultrasound, they couldn't get me in until today, almost a week later. So that's why I'm doing my video today, because I had the ultrasound today. It was uneventful. Of course, you know, here they can't tell you anything at all in the ultrasound room. So it was an abdominal ultrasound where they checked all my organs. They looked at my kidneys, my liver, stomach, heart, everything. And they showed me the baby for like 30 seconds. They confirmed it was a boy, so that's good. They also confirmed that he was head down right now, and I kind of already knew that just from feeling like his position, because I can feel his bum up, you know, pointing up. So I hope he stays head down. That would be fabulous. At least he knows what head down is, so, you know, there's no excuses. But anyway, so we won't hear anything about the ultrasound until I go see my doctor on Wednesday of next week. And I'll also get my glucose test results that day too. So, hoping everything's normal. I'm sure it is. I just don't know why I would have pain like this. And when I show you my belly, I'll show you where it is. But, you just don't hear pregnant women complain of excruciating pain in one spot for 2 weeks. It just, at least I haven't heard of anyone talk like that. So, anyways, other than that whole Emerge situation, I'm not sleeping because of the pain. I can't lay that way, so I'm stuck on my right side all night. And if you're pregnant, you'll know that to lay in the same position all night is almost impossible. My hips start hurting, my arm starts hurting, my neck starts hurting, like it, you know. So that sucks. What I found worked for me is not loading up, but taking Tylenol right before I go to bed, the maximum dose. And then I have a heating pad, like the ones that has like the little beads in it that you put in the microwave. So I put that directly on it, and that helps me fall asleep It doesn't keep me asleep because obviously the heating pad cools off, but it at least helps me fall asleep and get a few hours before I wake up again. So that's that. Okay, so this week, symptom-wise, I feel like I'm back in the first trimester. I'm not nauseous, but I am so exhausted. So exhausted. Like tired all the time. I fell asleep for 15 minutes yesterday on the couch, and I would have slept longer, but my husband was on nights and he got up and woke me up after only 15 minutes of sleep, and I'm like, oh my god. So, yeah, the fatigue is like really, really kicking up again. Another first trimester symptom that's come back is I'm peeing a lot more, like all the time. So that's not really that fun. The round ligament pain is also getting a little bit worse. That's not a first trimester symptom, but as I'm getting bigger and getting heavier and everything is just continuing to stretch, and it just kills trying to move in bed. During the day, it's okay. It's not bad during the day. I hardly notice it. But it's at night when I try to sit up or, whatever, that it pulls and I'm like, ah. And it's only always on my left side because the baby is on the left side and he's been on the left side this entire time because my placenta is on the right side. So my left side is taking a beating. So that's pretty much it for symptoms. I have not gained any weight since my doctor's appointment last Wednesday, so almost a week and a half, so happy about that. I see the OB on Tuesday for the first time. Oh, another symptom I forgot to notice was that my eyes are really dry. Don't know why, but I've heard that it's common in pregnancy, so yeah, like it's only when I wake up first thing in the morning and I'm like trying to go to the bathroom and I'm like blinking, trying to get my eyes to like get some moisture because they're so dry. But anyway, so yeah, this week I think baby's around 2.5 pounds and 14 or 15 inches long, I think. So getting bigger, only a few more inches to grow and then just packing on pounds. I asked the ultrasound tech today if she could estimate how big the baby was, but because the ultrasound was an abdominal ultrasound for my organs, it wasn't really pregnancy related. She said no because she would have had to take a whole bunch of measurements to guess the weight of the baby, and that's not what we were there for. It was more of an emergency situation for my pain, so unfortunately we don't know how big the baby was, but But he definitely looked bigger on the screen, so. Oh, and he had the hiccups too on the ultrasound. You could see his whole like diaphragm just, and I could feel it at the same time too, but it was really cool. Anyway. Oh, 8 minutes already. Okay, I'll do a belly shot and a measurement, and I think that will be it for this week. Yes. Nothing else too exciting. Okay, 28-week belly. I guess I can take that off. I am noticing more of a line. I don't know if you guys can see it. It hasn't come up past my belly button yet though, so don't know when that'll happen, but okay. So this week, 41. I think I was 40.5 last week, but definitely growing. Well, that one's almost 41, so between 40 and 3/4 and 41 inches. That's huge. I feel massive. Okay. So I will talk